So, as a man, how do you know you love a woman?
How does a man know he loves a woman? Whoa. Okay. I'm going to explain it with an expression. Have you guys figured out why is it that men go on their knees when they propose to a girl? Has anybody figured it out? Why do we present flowers to a girl? All right. So I want my brothers to get this because I know this will open their hearts into understanding a deeper revelation. If that woman they have in front of them is what they are looking for. Because it looks as if that proposals are just people just doing the same thing over and over again. But do we understand what we are doing? One, why do you go on your knees? Two, why do you present flowers? Three, why is it either a red or white? So we're going to explain if you love a woman, what it means. To go on your knees is a sign of submission. It's a sign of sacrifice. In the olden days, whenever they would sacrifice somebody, they put them through a yoke with their head clipped into these wooden boards and their hands and their bodies. They go on their knees and their bodies are separated. Now the idea is to chop off the head, killing them instantly. And the revelation of your going on your knees is sacrifice, which is you are chopping off your body to receive a new body. So before you make a decision, look at the woman. Do you see yourself in her? Because that is going to be your body. It's not her butt size and her boob size. No, this is going to be my body. And I am prepared to sacrifice. He says, when a farmer found the land and he saw the treasure in the land and he hit the treasure twice, he went to sell everything he had. Why? Because to chop off your body is to sell your ego, is to sell your machismo attitude, is to let go everything that first made you an independent individual to now bringing you to a place where your dependence is what makes you independent as one. Do you see that woman as that? That is just one. The rose you give her, the red, is a symbolism of the washing, blood. Because you see, rose itself, to actually take out a rose petal, there's going to be some pricks on your finger. You're going to bleed blood because roses are thorny. And the idea that roses are beautiful in itself is a revelation that even though beautiful is going to cost you. So the idea of the pricks on that rose is a representation of the woman. She is beautiful, but to keep her beautiful is going to cost you blood. So ask yourself, do you see yourself to sacrifice for the sake of that woman? Because when you sacrifice your body, you are inactive unless your body is now linked to your head. Are you ready for that? Do you see her as that? And in as much as she may contain so many things that you don't agree with, are you ready to allow the Spirit of God to teach you how to lead? That is the headship versus leadership that I speak about. To lead in the way of love. Are you ready? Because the red represents martyrdom and the white represents righteousness. The standing is whenever she is wrong, do you see the white rose? Which means I interchange the wrong and I give you what is right. I see you untouched and unblameless. I see you spotless because I have this condition in my heart to allow the God of love to transmit himself into loving you the way he sees agapeo and presenting you righteous and blameless. Do you see that? Is it that woman? Because that is a revelation of love for that woman. If you love her, you sacrifice for her. This is why I speak of cheating, and people don't understand that you don't get it. It has not developed to love. That's why you can easily cheat. There are certain things when you understand in the depth of substance, you can't cheat on a person. Because right now, it constrains you and puts you in your place. Why? Like I'm married to you, my sweetheart, for a given period of time now. It is hard for me to imagine another woman. Why? It is too hard. Why? For what God has done for this head and body, it is too hard for me to interpret what is not my understanding anymore. So all of a sudden, your wife becomes the champion of women. She becomes the standard. Whatever she looks like becomes the standard. If her boobs are big, then boobs that size are the standard. If her butt is flat, well, that is the standard of beauty. She becomes your champion of beauty because yours is to look at what she is and bring out the treasure within her. Do you see that with a woman in front of you? If the answer is yes, then my brother, go on your knees and vow. But stop vowing and going on your knees based on the internet because everybody does it. Today I've given you understanding. With that understanding, before you say a vow, understand that by the profession of it, there should be an actionable endeavor which should come and prove what you professed. Not just by saying, I love you to the moon and back. I hope you have a rocket. I hope you have a rocket. I love you means I am ready to see it to the end, irrespective of who you are and your character. The Spirit of God will convey us into the puzzle of the mystery of Christ and the bride. That is how you know you love a woman. Amen.
Amen.